Hello, my name is Deborah Hasbrook, and my topic for my speech is There are resources available for caregivers for a loved one. My goal is to inform caregivers, both new and existing, about helpful resources to address unforeseen, often difficult situations experienced in the caregiver's journey. The importance of obtaining resources for caregiving for a loved one helps you become a knowledgeable and informed caregiver for that loved one. My journey to becoming a caregiver began when my husband Jeff went from being a paraplegic to becoming a quadriplegic overnight. This is when I became his caregiver. This was the time I needed a different level of support and resources available that would help me with our needs. Overnight, our lives were forever changed. There are resources available for you or someone you know who is caregiving for a loved one. I was a full time caregiver for my husband for 15 years. My husband stopped walking. My husband was a service connected disabled veteran. He lost the ability to walk in 1990 due to an injury he sustained in the military. This was new for me, but I knew God had everything under control. After discharging from the military, my husband worked until he was physically unable to. When he lost the ability to walk, becoming a paraplegic, he was still very independent. 12 years prior, I had become a homemaker for our family. Throughout the years, God had been preparing me for this new calling for my life. When the life altering condition of him becoming a quadriplegic occurred, I had no idea how to care for him. It was a blessing that he was able to stay at the Veterans Hospital nursing home care unit for several months, where he received intensive rehab and therapy. While he was there, I was able to prepare for him to come home. I needed help from any available sources. One organization that helped me with resources was the AARP, American Association of Retired Persons, established in 1958. They have resource guides for caregivers called Family Caregiving at Home. The VA hospital helped by providing the necessary equipment, for example, a hospital bed with a special mattress that met his needs. A Hoyer lift, slide number 3, was used for transferring my husband from his wheelchair to his bed and vice versa, along with supplies and medications I needed to care for him. I also received training from the VA hospital as to how to care for a quadriplegic. They require very special care. There were helpful family caregiving resources. With research, I found a publication by the name of Wesley Life 2024, How to Become a Caregiver for a Family Member, 7 Tips for a Successful Start. One other resource I found to be beneficial is called Family Caregiver Toolbox 2024. It says find the perfect resource for family caregivers in the Family Caregiver Toolbox. You find support in whatever situation you're in, disease education, and other useful tips. Becoming a caregiver requires individuals to reorganize their lives. My journey to becoming a caregiver began when my husband Jeff went from being a paraplegic to becoming a quadriplegic overnight. My journey with caregiving for my husband made me knowledgeable as to how to help others encountering this type of situation. Remember to feed your spirit, pray, meditate, and do another activity that makes you feel part of something greater. Try to find meaning in both your life and in your role as a caregiver. Wesley Life 2024. Pueblo Casals, the world renowned cellist, once said, "The capacity to care is the thing which gives life its deepest significance. When handled in the right way, caring for a loved one can bring meaning and pleasure to both you, the caregiver, and to the person you're caring for." Wesley Life, tip number 3, 2024. Thank you very much and have a blessed day.